When I start spitting too much, drive me some power steering, cruising to a better vision, y'all. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yo, welcome to stream. Who just joined stream? Not even. Yes, thank you. Yeah, let's get this.
Can't Zeke? They'll run it now out of the gun. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Yeah, we know. You know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to make sure that you bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of scrimmage, if he breaks through, there's nothing but room to run.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. He's trying to parlay that great performance last week, NFC Offensive Player of the Week in Week 2, into a great performance in Week 3.
And the way he was able to do it last week, he started off doing it again this week. Energy, the way he comes off the line of scrimmage, attacks the defense, sets them back on their heels, and he finds openings as a result.
Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. So second down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air.
And he is into the end zone.
Touchdown. Jacksonville.
Cameron Meredith, his first touchdown of the new season.
I'm going to stop him and big brace for a touchdown. And make it 13.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. They've got a 3rd down and 5 to start things out. They'll run it now out of the gun. And an alley to run. And they'll get it out just short of 45 at the 44. And they'll get 14 yards out of it and a fresh set of downs.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect the pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
First down, Brissett. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Saints are able to cash in for 6. Well, used to running it that distance. Here he had to catch it, too, before making the run. Has to play for the score.
There's not many things.
Taking a play, first down, and tied it up. 3 minutes to go. Let's set a great 21-14.
And they'll go on the ground. Oh, look at that. Oh, now he bowls him over. Spinning again. Through an opening, and there he goes. 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. A great play there with his 14th touchdown of the year, 2nd of the game. And the Saints are able to strike quickly for 6. And with that carry, he's... And they'll run it here. And he powers his way up past the 30. Tackle made by Kenny Vaccaro. Well, earlier this half, you were wondering how they were going to defend him. I think you used the term bottle him up at different levels. They've struggled to do that.
They certainly have, because when you see them approach, in order to bottle them up at different levels, that front line's got to take care of business. Otherwise, he starts to sift through.
It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. First down now, but that clock rolling. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. Nifty running by Beckham. He's still on his feet. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. The Saints in a hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. And on the ground they go with the running back. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's on his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
And I couldn't switch to play. That's what I was trying to do. Wait, I switched to play, but switched to route.
Let's go! And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. Able to spin free. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play, as we'll get a timeout. As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Come on, let's go!
On third down, Brissett. He finds his target, Beckham. And he gets it down to the 32. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. They'll run it now out of the gun. Look at the spin. He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. And the final seconds of the first half.
If I
And the
don't juke
Saints
him,
have
it's
moved
over.
out in front.
But it would to do it. But that's how that said the third quarter man. I was just mad. Dude, I was stressing. And they scored 2. Holy cow! They can't stop the run though.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
He's gone. He's gone.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Martavis Bryant, his first touchdown here.
I wonder who's winning the Jaguars game. I want to check the actual row. What is the score to the Jacksonville Jaguars game? They might not be playing. No, they're not playing yet. They're 4-6, by the way. And they're gonna score 2. We can't stop them.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And they're running right through it. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after this game the score.
And he'll get it near the 40 to the 39. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and we'll still get the first down. They love being physical.
Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. And they'll go on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Brissett, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Cowboys have recovered.
No. Defense, please stop them.
Now the Saints, they trot their offense out here. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
A huge play there on the screen pass. 42 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And they'll run it here. Twisting away. Open space inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Let's go. Come on, D. Come on, D. Stop him. Come on, D. Come on. And D. Yep. Man.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And they'll go ground game here with a tailback. And he'll be dropped at the 30. A shifty move got him a couple extra on the play. And he's able to get more than half of what they needed. That brings up a 3rd and 5. They'll look to throw.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. That goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Right back to him on 1st down. And some room to maneuver. He's able to rip off 32 on that one. It's a 1st down. And now before this 1st down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As he'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. And on the ground they go with a running back. And now running right through it. And a nice little quick speed move before he's dropped. And a pretty good gain.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before that he always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
This has been a good drive so far, and it's been the running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a 1st down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. The Saints in the hurry up here, clock continuing to roll. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Up. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his 1st punt.
We got 1 play. We got 1 play.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. With that, the ball game is over.
They gon' let me in this club in these dirty vans. Clean money out of stacks with these dirty hands. Do a show, cut the rack with my new advance. 50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. How to make it in America. Real day one, ain't a lot of us. Mom worked 2 jobs, it was hard for us. Me and sis made it out,
So,
she proud of us.
guys, so this time for so when did you guys today? Look. Excuse me. I'm kind of sick. Well, so basically, what we're gonna be doing is we're gonna be playing this season, and what we're gonna do is hope that we can get a better running.
Girl, you know I'm a savage. They gon' let me in this club.
Like Saquon Barkley. So let's hop back in.
50 bands, 80 bands, 100 bands. I'm the American dream. We the American dream. No money, no class, look at them. No money, now I'm in the Benz truck with a new honey. They said I wouldn't make it, I'm like, you funny. Laughing at my haters like, you dummies. The night is young, girl, what can you do for me? 6 figures, 5 shows, big ballin'. Look, I'm very important. I took a break, had some things I had to get sorted. I might retire in my prime like I'm M. Jordan. Table dancing in Southampton. Use the glasses for banners. Be cooling out in the whip, but I done there every girl on my list. KD at the 3, Djokovic with the racket. Phelps in the pool, I'm like Speed at the Masters. Girl, you know you were.
Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, thrilled to be with you from the broadcast booth. And partner, before we get this thing started, what are you going to be watching?
Who gets off to a fast start? In horse racing terms, they talk about catching a flyer out of the gate. Who sets the pace and makes the other team chase?
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. That'll be taken in the end zone. Pretty move.
Yeah! Alright. Okay, so well, we'll be back when we get to play gun.
First Sanders. And he...
What is it? So guys, after this game, we're gonna look at some playbooks because I need a better a playbook.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Vick on 2nd down. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 32. And they will finally get him, but not until he's all the way down inside the 15-yard line. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many runs in this play.
Not the
First
best.
quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. First carry for Nick Chubb. They'll get this down to 7 to 10 for a pickup of about 3.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Nick Chubb, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers are going to take a first-quarter lead.
Hey.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball, but how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets fielded in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. And now back out comes the offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful.
What was that throw?
Because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Now, the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Now here's Vick. Being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight. Unable to find anyone open.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Vick to throw it. Flush to his right, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Joey Bosa with a big-time sack on 3rd down, and it'll be a loss of 7. They will indeed go for it. Vick. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. On 1st and 10, here's Vick. And an alley to run. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave them with 2nd and a yard.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy, because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. A 1st down throw coming for Vick. Steps away to his left. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Vick with a give to Sanders. Able to push forward. 4 down to the 37.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
On 2nd down, Martin. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Count me as a little bit surprised by what we just saw there, because this has been a pretty long drive, and normally you think that wears down a defense. In this case, looked like the offensive line let them down a little bit.
They allowed the penetration and the ability to stuff them for a loss. On third down, Vick. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it. But it's really, really difficult. You talk about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Facing a fourth down, they come away with 18 yards and the first down conversion. Back alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This long drive continues here to start the second quarter. And they're on the move here. They've got it 1st and 10. This is Sanders. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Here's Vick off the play fake for Sanders. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. And it's 3rd down. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Throwing, Vick. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
This will be their first trip to the red zone. They've got it 1st and goal to go. On play action, Vick out to his left. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. To throw, Vick. And his throw here is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync. Only way to play good defense.
This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? His throw at about the 5. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. In for the score. And his guys are an extra point away now from taking the lead. Bouncing back nicely from that bad opening drive where he threw the interception. Drive number 2 leads him right down the field and into the end zone.
So obviously his confidence was never lost, and that's a good thing to see. Great quality to have, and you absolutely must maintain that as a quarterback. But I have to think that they're probably still on the script that they prepared for this game. Just the second drive. They've worked on these plays all week in practice. Put them to good use on that one.
McManus's point after is good, and they take the lead here at 7-6. Now McManus on to kick this one off. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now.
Let's see who I'm going to get. Christian McCaffrey. Either him or
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Big Eddie Goldman there on the tackle.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter games turn into bigger runs later.
Got a man complete. It's Chris Hogan. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
Can I play with you, please?
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. 2 minutes remain here in the first half.
Hello.
Back with more from Jacksonville.
On what?
They'll run for it. Here's Chubb. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Willie McGinnis coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Now, we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player.
He lost 2 there, and it's third down.
Brandon, with the last couple of plays for the offense not being good at all, my thought process as a coordinator, get the ball in the hands of my best player and see if I can salvage anything out of this drive.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Throwing, Mayfield. Over the middle, that's caught by Hogan. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or 2 short, and it's 4th down. They'll run for it. Chubb. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on 4th. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. They go play action here on 1st down. And that is incomplete.
We're gonna have to get in one of my season scan, but I'm gonna take a break and I'm gonna go ahead and do some challenges after this. I'm trying to get a higher running back or a better running back, aka Nick Chubb. So it looks like he's gonna run his score.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
Final play of the half, Mayfield looking deep downfield. And that is incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
We can stop them.
Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They're close game, but they're going to need to do a little bit better probably here in half 2, no?
I would agree with that totally. I would guess it in the locker room. They talked about cleaning up some of the errors, but overall I think they wanted to be positive with them. Guys, we're right there. Just not playing as well as we need to. Let's pick it up, and we still have a chance to win this game.
Yeah, they do. We'll see if they can pick it up. The 3rd quarter starts with a run by Chubb. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
And now Mayfield on the bootleg. And that one got tipped, threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Yeah, that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5.
I got your phone calls.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
Later.
They go play action. Mayfield. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
The punt team now as this one sent away. And Sanders now to return.
50.
A 46-yard punt, 8 yards
I
on the
find
return.
you so we
And this
can play.
offense
Okay.
on the short side of the field.
Just, what time is it? Once the Jaguar game starts, if I'm not doing challenges, then just look when the Jaguar game starts, and just tell me when it starts. If I'm close to getting my challenges done, I'm gonna
They've
finish
got
up
good
that real
starting
quick.
field
But
position
if
as
not,
they come up here first and
I'll
10.
go ahead and go with it.
On the carry, here's Sanders. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Dad! What? So are we having that pizza thing for dinner? Okay. Oh, well, just give me a second.
Now a 2nd down throw for Vick. Forced out to his left. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They run with a Hall of Famer, Sanders. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Off the play fake, Vick. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown. As his guys are in for 6. And his guys are going to add on to their lead.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass.
Look,
I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a hat and turn defenses into mush. And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed pass like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs when necessary to help get him out of trouble.
Extra point from McManus is good. And the lead is up to 8.
Hopefully I didn't lag out. Hopefully that was him. He turned off his PlayStation, maybe. His console. Please don't try to make the loss here.
I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see it in that. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, you from the back of the... I got a girl.
God, we're up, dude. That makes me mad.
I go back of the... They all for me. My diamonds, they all look at this, that. I go to bed on bed. I got the beam in the flex. I got it in the back. Haters, they talk the chat.
What's that?
Oh, yeah.
I'm a cave.
I'm sure reminded me of that. But,
No, but Tank said, I got the living man. They know what I got some that's up in the gentleman.
hold up,
They
let
know
me
what
see.
I came on top of the building, yeah. We had a plan. We came on top of the building again. We never ran. Down there, thought that had a fan. Oh, hey. 10 o'clock, got a flight out. Yeah, I'm going back out to Japan.
Yo,
I got 2 Billy truck and a 50 door with a land. Bruce Wayne, I'm Batman. Batman, I'm best man. I got my best man. I got my
Eddie George.
I go to hotels when I step out. Yeah, your boy got a doorman. I go to nightclubs with a... Yeah, they call me the madman. I ain't no madman. I just go crazy, man. Ball hard, can't face, man. Choppers, rip wasteland. This what happens when you give it a taste life and you give it a wasteland. This what happens when you give it a fake life and then the ape man.
I can't join or I'll log out.
Sounds like I see you tonight. I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the... I got a girl, Brett. She go to battleship. I live with birds come out. Sounds like I see you tonight. Hey, I'm on your turf again. This, that, from the back of the... I got a girl, Brett. She go to battleship.
There is Eddie There's an Eddie George, but it's going for way too much right now. So what I'm gonna do, is go do my set if I can find it. So challenges.
I got that chicken to go. A lot of these lost. They broke. They think it's
One,
my fault.
2, 3.
No car. I want that car. I'm dripping. I'm stuck.
Yeah.
So you don't cut your. Reynolds and Vinci is white. Limited Louis. Right from the city that's light. LED, look at the light. We the ones that don't like. What you look.
Wait, I think I forgot to put Eddie George as starting running back. Oh, crap. For sometimes he doesn't have speed, so, and I need speed. Yo, Dad! Can we put my PlayStation in my room later? Can you think about it?